So, okay, thank you so much, everyone, for coming. It's great that you're here. Saturday night, I know, so you guys rock. And just quickly, because I think there's something in the program that kind of explains what this is. But our idea of doing this was to develop Amanda's play into a whole production. But we figured the time wasn't going to allow full production, and that a reading would be much better, especially for people to see it, and maybe one of you or someone that you know wants to pick up the script and say, you know, I would like to produce this. The play is practically done. I say it's not done because one of the songs is not completely written yet, but Amanda worked really hard on this, and we just collaborated, and tonight's very important for her, and I'm happy that everyone's here to support us and to also enjoy this really good piece of writing. And also for Union Productions, thank you for letting us be here and making this possible. If anyone wants to give their email, they have an email list back there so that you can be put into the email. Yeah, that. And they can send you emails about the readings that they do and the other things that they're involved in. So, without further ado, this is Minnie, our stage manager. She'll be reading the, what will you be reading?
The stage directions.
The stage directions, the little things in parentheses, okay?
Yay.
And,
Pathways by Amanda S. Healy. Cast of characters. Thomas, brilliant young man, broody.
Yep, that's what I see. I see the persnickety kitty.
What? There's no such thing.
No, yes, oh yes, there is. No. It's a beautiful story. It's a sad story. She was a beautiful cat, and she was loved by all. She had a terrible temper.
Oh, shut up.
No, it's true. It got so bad that they had to banish her to the stars. But they let her be a consolation so people in life could enjoy her beauty for all time, no matter how irritating she was in life.
How so irritating? I see a coffin. I'm sorry. What? A coffin? Yep. Right there. Jeez. You go away to school for a while and suddenly come back all morbid. What do you think, Patrick? Patrick! Nothing, I was just saying.
Look, they're meteors. Oh, what did I tell you guys? You see, nature's fireworks, concentrated passion fulfilled by its own smoldering desires.
The scene freezes as the spotlight comes up on Aubrey.
He has that same tranquil but intense look upon his face that he always carries, as if he were constantly in thought. Never a wasted moment for his mind. It's there now, even though he's watching the stars. I suddenly am unaware of the beauty of the night. Something takes hold of me, an anxious longing like time is running out for talking. My eyes lock upon him intensely, and for a moment I study his face. He's still unaware of my gaze. Suddenly the stars are shining with such a brilliance it's almost blinding. No one else seems to notice. Far overhead, another star falls. A look of awe comes over him, and suddenly he seems to be only a young child. I can tell him. I can tell him right now that I love him.
It's so beautiful.
Yes. These are these things, that people remember for the rest of their lives.
Like present day summer, Aubrey's house, mid-afternoon. Patrick and Aubrey sit on the couch, wrapping a large gift for Thomas's birthday in gaudy, bright paper.
I just adore this wrapping paper. It's so Thomas, let me tell you.
Hey, I picked it up special, okay? Besides, it's not the wrapping paper that counts, it's what's inside that's the gift.
Well, duh.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much for your efforts, okay? Look, why don't you entertain me or something? Why don't you do your impersonation of Carol Channing singing Hello Dolly? Go.
No.
Oh, come on, it'll be fun. Carol Channing, go. Golly gee, fellas. Find me a vacant knee, fellas.
There's a friend pounding on the door, and Aubrey gets up to answer. Vicky bursts in.
Oh, hey, Vicky.
I can't stand him. I just can't stand him. I can't put up with him anymore.
What happened?
I'm just so frustrated. I don't even know what I did wrong.
Did the Star-Crossed Lovers have yet another fight?
I don't even know why. One minute we're sitting on the couch, cozy and watching a movie, and the next he's telling me I'm too clingy.
Look, he's just stupid sometimes, okay?
The other day, he told me I'm too reserved and I need to learn how to have more fun.
Look, Vicky, he's a tough case. I mean, you know the thin line between genius and insanity. You never know what's in his mind at any given moment.
And then he starts these discussions on crazy things. Like, I'll be talking about a sale at the mall, and he'll break off into the concept of society and the habits that have come to be accepted as social behavior. Something like how a role was then described. I was just trying to be excited about the sale at the mall, but everything seems to irritate him.
And then the next moment he'll be full of joy and life.
And you. Don't think I don't know what's going on with you. I see the lead hand in his every word like he's some god or famous person.
Vicky,
She acts like he's the greatest thing to hit
gonna flip out. I mean, Aubrey took hours picking it out of me, didn't she, Aubrey? Huh? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And why don't you tell Vicky about the incident with the sales lady at the mall? And Vicky, don't forget to sign your name on the card.
Well, we found it on the rack, but we didn't see the right size.
Blackout. Later that day, evening, Aubrey's apartment. Everyone is gathered around for a toast. It is the middle of the party. Thomas wears a tuxedo suit, top hat.
softens and smooths and becomes easy but profound. Just crossing you on different. So what now, what now, what do I do now, what now, what do I do now? I pick up the pieces of my heart and walk on.
I loved it. But I mean, it's so dark. Does it need to be so dark?
Yeah, that's the spirit of the piece.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be that way. Like things could be different.
No, I like it the way it is. The greatest inspiration comes out of misery.
I don't think so at all. Happiness, light, it has such power and energy.
Yeah, but the effect is so much weaker. People grab onto things they can relate to. Everyone feels pain. To be human is to breathe.
What? I can't believe you're saying something like that. That's so unhealthy. If I thought like that, I'd go crazy.
Insanity. Yes, that's the stuff our masterpieces are made of. That's what makes you stand out in a crowd. Agony is the essence of being alive. Otherwise, all you have is a fairy tale.
Wow. I could never live that way. Well, your song is beautiful, Thomas.
Thanks. No, legitimately.
Picking up the pieces. But I wait.
Blackout. Sometime later, maybe a day, maybe a month, maybe a year. Summertime. A field midday. The four are having a picnic at a park. The lights are dimming on the upstage set. The girls are in a white blanket on the floor, downstage center. Patrick lies with his head in Vicky's lap, and Thomas sits off to the side on the lawn chair. He is wearing shades and messing with his guitar, trying to write.
Why do I feel like I'm in some sort of twilight zone?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just feel like something about today is strange. A little desperate. Like maybe the sun is too bright or the trees are too green. Trying too hard.
Everything looks pretty regular to me. Trees are supposed to be green. Unless it's the fall. Then they can be orange and brown, but then that's only if you live in the right areas anyway, because not all places have trees that turn colors. But we're in the summer here, and
Hello, John Lennon, Vicky, shut up.
I was just saying that.
God, geez, Vicky, is that everything seems a little too perfect.
Oh. Well, maybe it's because we're all so insanely happy. It just isn't normal, I suppose.
Who says?
What?
I mean, who says it isn't normal? I mean, who says people can't live their life and just be happy?
Well, I don't know. I just said it, that's all. I didn't think about it. I don't know why you're getting all defensive. Why is everyone picking on you? Jeez.
I'm sorry. I'm not getting defensive, okay? I've just been thinking a lot lately about what is it exactly that validates us as human beings? I mean, what is it that makes us content at the end of the day?
God. Who's getting morbid now?
I don't think it's morbid. I think it's kind of enlightening.
long as you're looking at yourself as well.
Well, I'd like to be. You know, I love to write. I'd love to be a writer. I think I could write such novels.
Why can't you?
I'm scared. Unsure. I mean, who does that? Who says, I'm going to write novels and then actually does it?
People who recognize passion and embrace it, people who know what they want and are willing to sacrifice for it.
I'd like to go to New York City, too. To be an author there. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? I want to be a writer, and then I want to run away to the city of all cities. And then I've got every parent's nightmare.
Parents' nightmares are usually children's dreams. You can't worry about making others happy before you've done that for yourself. I think you should go. I think it would be good for you to go.
Yeah. Yeah. too good, too pure for the ravages this earth can bring. For a little while at least, you were here with us. To tell us the things we needed to know in order to survive. Sometimes people get a little lost. It's easy to lose your way in the fog of an uncertain future. And it is in those times that they need something to show them the right direction again. I believe that is why God sends his angels to earth. He sends them when he knows people need a prayer. You were our prayer, Patrick, and that is why you couldn't stay for long. An angel can only stay until it is no longer needed, then it must travel on to the next struggling soul. Even though I believe and know all that, it doesn't make my heart hurt any less. I still miss you terribly, as a butterfly misses a flower that blooms only until the end of spring. My comfort is I know I will see you again. So I'll go on. I'll be strong. And always remember the gifts you left behind for us. Your earthly family. Abiento.
Where are you, man? Where'd you go? I don't know what to do. Everything's spinning. Can't happen. This isn't right. You don't deserve it. Out of all of us, you don't deserve it. What kind of God would let this happen? Play with humans as though we were pawned. For toys to throw over the edge on a whim. I hurt, man. Real bad. All over like my insides are destroying themselves. Smell the pain. Shit in the world. I see the criminals, the rapists, and the murderers, and evil everywhere just surviving, going on untouched. And then you, the whitest light of all, struck down and cold by ironic fate. What is that, huh? What is that? That's not life, that's not divine justice, that's crap, that's what that is. It's so perfect. Yep. We needed that. We needed a kick or two. What, were we too happy? Huh? Were our laughs a little too loud? So sorry to interrupt your beauty sleep up there. See, I guess we learned our lesson. From now on, it's gonna be quiet. Yeah, you won't hear another from you won't hear another word from me. Ever. Again. I've lost my brother. Connection, please. Reflex of angels. Sing it to your list.
He runs off as all the lights come up on stage, and everyone freezes.
Thomas,
Where are you going?
But he is already gone. Blackout.
invested more time than I'd like to acknowledge over these past few years. So let me just cut right to the chase.
What?
Don't you have anything at all to say about that?
Oh, that's right. That's how this works. I almost forgot. Here, how's this? Sorry. Now we'll drop it.
Slice through the words and reach straight to the emotion.
I know that it was a really tough day for all of us. But I'm just glad we're together now. Hey, have you written anything lately?
No.
And what better medium is there for emotion than poetry? Well, besides music.
Why don't you try it? Maybe it'll cheer you up.
Never says I need cheering up. I'm just fine. Besides, I just haven't really felt like it lately. That's all.
Anyway, Thomas, this is for you. There once was a starry-eyed girl who loved a guitar boy's curl. He lived in the dark and then broke her heart. So she's off to New York in a whirl.
You should keep playing. Patrick would have wanted you to keep playing.
Oh, Christ, Vicky, you just had to bring him up, didn't you?
I'm sorry, I was just trying to...
Oh, you don't want to nag. Well, I'm sick of it.
A limerick. I thought you'd appreciate the humor.
Really, I'm sorry. Here, why don't you just sit down and have another beer or something? You're just going through a lot. I didn't mean to say anything. Sometimes I forget to think before I talk.
Yeah, well, sometimes a person makes one too many mistakes.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that's it. I don't want this anymore. I want you to leave.
At any rate, I am leaving for New York. It may be under different circumstances than what we all had planned, but I don't care. I need to live for something else now. I want to find my own way. I need some serious change.
I am. I was just getting ready to go anyway. I have some errands to run.
No. Why don't you leave? Forever.
What? No. You can't mean
I
that.
don't want to leave. I want to be alone for once.
Au revoir.
Removes her letter in an envelope, but stops and takes it out again.
Please, Thomas, you're just upset. You're not yourself. This last one has been the dregs, and it's messed with your mind. It's okay, really, it is. If you need some time, I know you're not thinking clearly right now.
What's the point? I've already said what I wanted to say. You wouldn't listen anyway.
Never been so clear in my life. I want you to leave, and I don't want to see you anymore.
Okay? If you really don't love me anymore, I'll go.
She runs to the door, grabbing her purse. But right before she exits, she sees his coat on the rack and takes it with her, unnoticed. He hears the door slam.
I can't hold anyone anymore.
Aubrey folds up her letter and puts it back in her pocket to keep for herself. Blackout.
into the darkness here at home. Time, time, you keep passing me by. Climb, climb, but leave me behind. The mermaids sing their drowning song. The sly fates knew it all along. A griffin pierces with its eye. The wicked pixie stabs and sighs. Cursed by Inky was my dream. In the dark, a banshee screams. The furies flail, the lost haunts wail. The fathomed storms that rant and rail. I'm lost, I'm shredded, choking, I can't see. Who's gonna save me? Who's gonna save me? Tell me, tell me, tell me, please. Save me. Save me. much to come back to.
Oh, please. You look fine.
Fine, everything's fine.
So, anyone want a drink? We've got martinis, beers, and food coolers. Oh, and now, thanks to Thomas, some yummy wine as well.
No, thanks. I'm all right for now.
Oh, no, you can't tell me you're not going to have a drink. Just one teens and beans, he said.
She stops at this, and he walks over to her and gets really close, a little menacingly.
Drop her too, he's the atmosphere.
What?
Please, I know what you girls think of me now. Think I'm lost. A loser. Just wasting my time breathing. Pity me, and I'll be happy to know my misery is inappropriate to you. What was it you always said? Yeah. Too much sadness is bad for the mind. Well, I'm not the one who started all this. I didn't write this song.
Oh, all right now, Thomas. That is not why I offer drinks.
Yeah? Then where did you?
Because I would like to make a toast to Patrick.
Okay. That sounds just fine. We should do that. Toast him. That's why we're all together tonight anyway, isn't it? Please, I'll take some of that fabulous-looking wine.
As she pours off her glass.
And you, Thomas, you wouldn't deny a toast to Patrick, would you?
No, I wouldn't want to do that. Besides, when have I ever refused a chance to drink? No, sir, that's pretty much the only thing I enjoy anymore.
He gives Vicky a cruel look. She looks embarrassingly at Aubrey, and then averts her eyes to pouring Thomas's drink.
That's it? That's not even a full glass.
You're not supposed to fill it all the way. It's polite.
I don't care about all that. I'll just do it myself.
He starts to pour some more, but then decides to just drink them all.
Aw, heck, who am I kidding? We're all friends here.
He takes a swig.
Okay, Vicky, the toast. You wanted to toast?
Right. That's right. To all of us being together again.
They all toast and take a drink.
That would have been a great toast, except it's a lie. We're not all together again, if I'm correct. I'm thinking of the person we just toasted a few seconds ago. I know I am. There's actually one of us missing. Oh, there will always be one of us missing. From now on, forever.
Yes, but he's also still with us, too. In our hearts.
In our heart. Oh, so romantic. You know, that's what I always liked you. You know, you're always Miss Romantic, Miss Sunshine and Good.
Thomas, that's not fair. You haven't seen Aubrey in a year. Don't do this to her. Not now.
No, it's all right. This is good. This is what he needs. So get it off your chest, Thomas. Talk to us.
Why should I? Y'all won't listen.
Yes, we will. Of course we will, Thomas.
No, you're all too busy being happy. You've all moved on and started up your perfect little lives, planning your wonderful little future.
Well, what else are we supposed to do, Thomas?
You're not supposed to forget.
Forget? We haven't forgotten anything. I think tonight proves that.
Oh, yeah. Clean the house, make a few quiches, invite over some friends. Oh, yeah, and as long as you mention the old, as long as we're together cliche, well, then you've done everything you're supposed to do.
That is not fair. Vicky worked very hard to make tonight special for all of us. I think you should try to show her some gratitude.
Brought wine, didn't I? Oh, but does it not count if I drink it all?
Oh my God, Thomas. What happened to you? Why are you throwing away years of friendship? Hey, why don't you tell me about the schools you're looking at?
Okay.
myself. I mean, hey, Patrick was born, and you didn't have to try, so why not me?
Thomas, please. This isn't going to fix anything. Please, just come over here and let us talk to you.
No, I think I'd stay right here, but thanks, I won't.
No, please, Thomas, just get down.
No.
Vicky, it's all right. If Thomas wants to stay over there, he can. We all have to do what makes us happy. Just remember the numbers, Vicky. Don't forget the order and everything. Even in how hard the wind is blowing.
Thomas laughs dryly at this, then takes a weird step and slips, getting off balance a bit. The girls hurry towards him and scream. He holds onto the ledge and steps down from off the edge. The girls sigh in relief and are next to him, but then move away a bit so they are close enough, but not too close.
You want to know where I went that day?
What day?
That day last year? Right after everything happened, you want to know where I disappeared to?
Yes, please tell us.
What happened all like tonight? Ran out, rode the train to the city. I found the highest building I could and climbed all the way to the top. I went and stood on the ledge.
Oh, God.
You know, I looked down at all the people walking around below. Little ants scurrying around, thinking, hardly a notice of each other, so wrapped up in their own contentment. And that's when I felt cold. As I stood there watching them people below, I felt cold would seep into my skin because there they all were, obliviously trudging around, feeling safe and unreachable. Never looking over their shoulders because they just knew they were protected. I felt cold because I knew. They knew they were wrong. There's no protection. Could have jumped right there and there, and there would have been nothing to catch me. Really? That's how we all are.
But no, Thomas, you're wrong. We are protected. There's this pattern in everything. In the whole world, these numbers.
Thomas is not listening. He turns around and peers over the side of the building again, without stepping onto the ledge.
Thomas, are you listening to me? It's true. I feel it, Thomas.
It's no use, Vicky. You can try and explain things to people, but in the end, it's all a choice of going one way or the other. There's only so much you can do for someone who wants to be lost.
What? No, that's not what you taught me. You said there's always something we can do.
Yes, but each one has to do that for themselves. You can't.
If there's no other hope, you said we can still ask for help.
Aubrey stands silently watching as Vicky moves slowly towards Thomas, who still stands with his back to them both. Vicky stops when she reaches halfway between her former spot and Thomas. Then she reaches her hands toward him, but he still does not see. They both freeze as the lights on them dim, but a spotlight comes up on Aubrey as she walks to center.
4 children. They were happy. Hand in hand, they walked along the path, down the road towards their futures. Together, they danced through the darkness and the light. But further down the road, as they grew up, their paths started to diverge. They discovered their ability to find solace in different places. A few stayed behind, and others got lost. But some chose to find brighter journeys. None of them knew all the answers all the time, but one thing never changed, and that was the power they all shared, the right to choose their path